the last of the cowboys. Giddy up, gone, boys. 18 wheels on the concrete. It's a slow and dying breed.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to American Truck Simulator. We are in Washington, the state of Washington. We finished up that run that we had started previously. I didn't show you guys that. I did record it, but I did not release. Geez, there is a truck driving by outside in real life that is very, very loud. You good, truck? I'm gonna wait for you to pass. As I was saying, we finished that run. I didn't show it to you guys. I did record it, but I did not want to get that one released because it just wasn't up to par, to be honest with you. But we've taken another load here. Let's take a look at what we're hauling. We're going to be taking frozen vegetables, which is 12 tons worth, to Olympia, to the sell goods over there. Going to get about $6,000, just over $6,000 for this job. Now the neat thing is this yard that I dropped off at previously is actually where we're picking up our load today. I was not planning that. But let's hop into the cab. Now bear with me, the controls are different in this game as they are in Farming Sim, and it's going to take me a little bit to get used to that. And we are not running a manual again. I don't have my transmission set up. I don't have my track IR set up or anything. So we are running an automatic today. And of course, true to Washington nature, it is raining up here in the Great Pacific Northwest. Now it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful up here in the Pacific Northwest, and I actually quite enjoy overcast and rainy days in real life. So this is I really like this area. This is probably one of my favorite places to come in American Truck Sim. Now I believe the next state coming is Utah. I don't believe that they've released it yet, but I believe that will be the next one if I do remember correctly. And I look forward to that as well. I'm not really a desert fan, but I do look forward to new states. Let's see if we can hit that kingpin on our first go. I don't think so. Oh, again, I tried to shift like I would in Farming Simulator here. Okay, I think I need to shift over here to my left just a little bit more. We were a little off there. Yeah, I did it again. We're going to run out of air pressure in this truck. So let's try backing up, getting that kingpin correctly this time. Try to line our wheels up with the trailer wheels. Oh, come on, we should have it. We should... I did it again. We should so have that. I'm like actually certain of it. We should have that. What is happening right now? Do I have this? I do. It just didn't ding at me. Okay. Well then. Alright, well we got that hooked up. Now I'm not going to do a tug test since I've already got this hooked up. So we're going to just hit the road and get out of here. Let's get down the road. I think we need to go over to the right is the way out? Question mark? I really am not sure. Let me bring up our map. Now we don't have a GPS here, so we're going to have to run with this map here. Looks like... Can we go this way to get out? Looks like the actual exit is behind us, but there looks like there's another way. Possibly right over here. No. Well, wait. Yes, there is. Okay. We just took a very strange way to get to it. Now we're also going to be kind of screwy trying to make this turn here. We just made life really difficult for us. Let's go ahead and turn off our flasher since we are leaving the yard here. And we are going to get on the road. How are we looking on fuel? We're doing all right on fuel. Ooh, we turned that a little much. We're going to just barely escape right past that post back there. We made it. We made it. It is 2 in the morning. We have a, I think, near 2-hour drive, hour and a half, 2-hour drive ahead of us here. Not in real life, but in game, that is. That should be a good 30 minutes, 20 minutes or so in real life, I would assume. We're going to be taking a left out of here. Now, I'm trying to do Farming Sim controls. I need to stop. I just pushed the blinker for Farming Sim. Oh my gosh. Takes a little getting used to, that's for sure. That is for sure. Thank you guys so much for all the support so far. We are, you guys seem to be enjoying the daily content. I really do appreciate that. You guys also seem to enjoy our editors, Gilbert and Hunter. I know the videos have been... it's been real... And we need to get rid of this. Okay, slow down. I had to go in this view because I can't see the light. Need to get rid of this massive sunshade because we just cannot see with it. So I'm going to have to sit out here in this view real quick. We're hauling a nice, what is this, 53 foot? Just standard trailer here. Nothing too crazy. Our truck is also pretty low horsepower, so we didn't want anything super crazy anyways. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support. Really do appreciate it. And you guys seem to be enjoying the videos so far. And I know there's been some people asking for some American Truck Sim. And it's not near as popular as Farming Sim on the channel, understandably. As Farming Sim is the main showcase of the channel. It is what most of you have found me through and what most of you are here for. But I do enjoy other games. And I'm not saying that Farming Sim is going away or anything. That is absolutely not the case. But I do want to get some other games on the channel for you guys to check out. I also really want to start making some more funny, less realistic or serious series. Slam on the brakes, because good thing that went green. I really need to get rid of this sunshade. I cannot see 90% of my windshield, and it makes it very difficult to drive. But I do want to get some other series and stuff going. I want to get some stuff that is a little bit less serious and a little more funny and things like that. Although I will say those will probably, the first one or first few will probably be going on this channel. But then after a little while, they will probably go on one of my other brand channels that I have not told you guys about yet. I have a lot of brand channels for my TheFormalPickle channel. So if you guys don't know, you can have your main channel and then you can have a bunch of other ones, as many as you want, I think, as branded channels. So it's essentially a channel under the same account. Now, you don't get, you still have to meet the requirements of watch time subscribers to get monetized on those channels as well, which is fine. But I have a bunch of them that I've made up just in case I ever want to make other content. Anywhere from, I have one for live streams. If I ever started streaming on Twitch again and I wanted a place to just archive the full stream, they would go on there. I have one for music if I ever wanted to start doing stuff with music. I have one for more adult content. Now, I shouldn't say adult content, more, what's the word, mature content, I suppose. Stuff that isn't as advertiser friendly. Man, I am on the brakes. I've been on the brakes for 10 years back here. I'm literally, the brakes are fully pressed. I just like to, at this point, I'm in the intersection. I might as well go. I apologize about that. I was in the brakes for 10 years. Literally since like that underpass or overpass, whatever it was back there. No, it was a bridge. I was on the brakes like halfway through that bridge and we just didn't slow down. So keep an eye out for some of that stuff. One of them is called, well, I'm not going to tell you what it's called yet because I don't have anything on it yet, and I don't even have any of the graphics done up for it. But it's where the more serious, or the less serious and more funny stuff will be going, most likely. Now, I'm doing that because I don't want to flood, a bunch of different content on this channel. I want it to be kind of still themed around what you guys are here for, what you enjoy. But it all depends. I mean, there's a lot of variables that can go into it, and it depends on how you guys receive things, what you guys think of, what content is going to be coming out, and if you like it, don't like it, whatnot. That's what depends on if it'll get posted on this channel. The other ones are just kind of supplementary. So, okay, I'm going to break it down a little bit more. There are, now, now this goes for about any social media platform. There are about 3 different types of followers or subscribers, depending on what platform you're on. And they are, first, they are the content followers, okay? So the people that like a very specific niche, a very specific game, like Farming Simulator, that's a content, right? If you're here for solely Farming Sim and you're not here for, you know, like if you don't check out the American Truck Sim videos too, which I fully understand, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but that would mean you are a more of a content follower. You're here to watch specific content that I create. Then there is, this is the least, as a content creator, this is the least marketable follower. The next one is, which is the giveaway follower. Someone who follows solely because you're doing a giveaway and one of your rules is you have to be subscribed or followed or something like that. They are the least reliable. They are there solely, in the most cases, for the giveaway. So they don't really drive growth near as much. And then the final one is the one that you hope to convert people into. On the other two, you hope to convert them into personality followers, right? And personality followers are people that came as content followers originally, or sometimes giveaway followers, although much more unlikely. But there are people that came here for specific content and they watched you create that content for so long, and then they decided, you know what, this person is actually kind of cool. Let me check out some of the other content that they're making, and then they actually get into that. And then it gets to the point where they get more into, they watch you more for you and not for the content, if that makes sense. And that is ultimately the stages of followers. Ultimately, any social media platform, the content creator's goal is to turn you into a personality follower. Someone who enjoys them as a person, therefore supports them and not just the content. If that makes sense. I'm trying to break that down as best as I can. And the way I see it, breaking it up into different channels for different content, stuff that's not really related to the realistic series that we do here on this channel, go on another channel. The way I see that is that the people that go over there for those videos from this channel would be considered personality followers, right? Because they're willing to check out something else that you've created, even if it's not what they're used to, even if it's not what they're here for. They're willing to give it a try. And if they, and then if those people go over and they subscribe to it, then they're pretty well considered a personality follower. And I think that just works out better for everyone, because then the people that don't want to see that content don't have to. The people that do want to see that content have the opportunity to see it, and it doesn't really take away anything from anyone. If you don't want to see it, then it won't get notified in your sub box and things like that. But let me know what you guys think. Maybe you'd rather see that stuff on this channel and not on a different channel. But I think that'd probably be the best way to go. Now, on the other hand, yes, I'd have to build up a whole other channel, and then I'd have to focus on it and make content on it. And I don't know if you just heard that, but my roommate just burped the loudest burp I've ever heard in my freaking life. A+, AJ. Jeez Louise, get yourself checked out, boy. Anyways, I've rambled on that topic long enough. But back on Farming Sim, how are you guys liking Lone Oak? I hope you guys are liking that series. I know a lot of people are enjoying that series. The very first video on that series did absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for the support on that. I really do appreciate it. I did see some comments, some people didn't really like the series as much, which I understand. I respect that and I get it. It's not for everyone. I personally, I enjoy the more multiplayer, multi-person content. I just think it's a little bit more enjoyable. It's a little bit more interactive. But I wanted to start up this single player series because I just thought it would be fun. I just thought it would be a good time, and it looks like you guys are enjoying it as well, so thank you for the support on that. Now, I know I said I was done with the other topic, but this kind of bleeds into that. The unrealistic series stuff, that will probably, for the first few episodes, go on this channel. That's what I was talking about when I said the first few would go on this channel. But then eventually, those will probably get shifted over to the other channel. Now this is all tentative. I might not even do that. I might not make those videos. I might make them and I might just keep them on this channel. Or, you know, you never know. I might not use that other channel at all. But I'm just letting you guys kind of know how things are looking on that. And if I do decide to use that other channel, I will let you guys know. And I will provide links to it so you'll be able to find it. But our editors have been doing absolutely terrific. Gilbert and Hunter, they've been killing it. They have been on time. They've been doing some quality edits. You know, they're getting in the hang of things, getting to, you know, understand kind of just how, you know, because sometimes it's a little difficult to decipher how the recordings are done, because they can be a mess in the behind the scenes, because things that you just don't plan for happen, and you have to find a way to cut around it in editing. So they've been getting it figured out. They've been doing a good job, and I'm really happy with the results so far. And it allows me to give you guys daily content, which I'm really glad to be able to finally do. I couldn't do it on my own. So, you know, big thanks to Gilbert and to Hunter for, you know, being willing to do this with me and to join me on this and be able to provide you guys with more content, because ultimately that's what I want to do. I want to give you guys something to watch. I want to give you something to enjoy. I want to hang out with you. And only doing that, you know, 3-4 times a week, it just wasn't cutting it. You know what I mean? So hopefully you guys are enjoying the daily content. I think you are. From what I've seen so far, you guys are enjoying it. All right, let's make this turn. Hold. That would have been very expensive if I hit that. We have another 47 miles to go. Not that much farther, actually. This has been a really short drive so far. And we're not there yet. We have 46 miles yet to go. But we're getting along farther than I thought we would. A lot faster than I thought we would anyways. Stevio and I were actually talking today, and I'm going to pull up my phone so I can read this to you here. So excuse the fact that I'm on my phone and driving a semi down the interstate, but Stevio, he messaged me, and he's here. I'll just read it while I drive. I'll do my best anyways. You have a great future in YouTube, and most likely will outgrow Squad Farms with all the effort and the skill you put into your videos. You and Buck are the heart and soul of the Iowa roleplay and are the #1 reason it's a hit. I was just at work and I wasn't expecting that message at all. So I thought that was very kind of him to say, and I replied with, "Thanks for the kind words. You're very creative when it comes to making the world and everything you do feel real, and I love watching your videos." And he replied with, "I love watching your videos. You bring Farming Sim YouTube to a higher level." So I just thought that was kind of interesting. And I really like Stevio. He's such a genuine and nice person. Very easy to get along with. I really like him. And he's just so kind. He is one of the kindest people I've met in a long time. So I just wanted to share that because I thought it was kind of interesting. We ended up kind of in like this pissing contest of like complimenting each other. which I thought was kind of funny. Like, that just goes to show how much of a stand-up guy Stevie-O is, and how, you know, how nice he is. Like, he complimented me, and I was like, I don't know, man, dude, I love your videos. Like, you do a good job. And then he compliments me back, and I was just like, this is, like, so weird. We're in, like, this pissing contest of complimenting one another. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting and kind of funny. I thought I'd share that with y'all. If you guys don't watch Squad Farms, if you guys don't watch Stevie-O, give him check him out. I'll put a link down in the description below. Like I said, he is one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life, and I don't know him super well. You know, I've only met him recently, but in the little time I've known him, I'm a pretty good judge of character. In the little time I've known him, he is very humble, very kind, and I really, really wish him the best on YouTube here. I really hope that he continues to grow, continues to do better and better, because I think he's just genuinely a great guy, and I think his content is very unique. I think he does realism to some of the best that I've actually seen on Farming Sim ever. So couldn't be more happy with having him on the series, and I really enjoy having him as a colleague here on Farming Sim. I'm so confused. I'm not on the map right now. I think I've taken a wrong turn, and I'm on a section of the map that doesn't technically exist. So excuse moi while I do a U-turn in a trailer, in a truck. This is so hard on the axles. I'm so sorry, truck. Oh well, you gotta do what you gotta do. If I had continued right there, I can see the glitch in the map. If I had continued, we would have fallen through the map. So, yeah, I just had to turn around here. My bad, we must have missed our turn earlier. But we should be showing up here. Is this our turn right here? This must be where our turn was then. Okay. This must be it. Yeah. This is looking about right. Let's turn on them flashers. And somewhere back here, yes, so good. Yep, that's where we were headed. Somewhere back here, we will find our drop-off point. I think it's going to be right back here. It's going to be one of these bay doors, most likely. Looks like right down there, next to that far sell goods trailer. So, well, that's a short little guy right there, pulling up next to. So we're going to pull right up here like this. Now, bear with me. It's been a long while since I've driven a semi, even from last time. You kind of have to do it repetitively, otherwise you really you lose it. You just lose your ability to drive one, man. It's crazy. Also, my roommate is watching sports ball right now. He's watching football, and he gets overly excited and overly angry at it. Oh, I did it again. I did the wrong button again. I don't know. I've never been too crazy in sports. Never really was my thing. But nothing against people who enjoy it. It's just never really was my thing. I didn't see the reason to get all excited or worked up over how some team performed. To me, it just wasn't as entertaining as it is to some other people. Personally. That is, you know, fully personal opinion right there. Okay, right back to that door. That'll do just fine. Let's take it out of reverse. Park it. Let's drop that trailer, and we have just delivered our load. Okay, I just tried to go to third person, and it kicked me out of it. Well, we delivered the load, and that is going to be it for that one. Thank you guys so much for watching some American Trucks. I'm a short little haul today. We talked about a little bit of stuff coming up on the channel and some stuff behind the scenes, but it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for hanging out, and until next time, I'll see y'all later.
Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side. It's more than just a living, y'all. Hell, it's our way of life. We're the last of the cowboys, the giddy up gone boys. 18 wheels on the concrete, it's a slow and dying breed.